Hey everyone, Robert Ferringo with Doc Sports here to talk about the 2020 New England Patriots Las Vegas season win total predictions. Before we get to the 2020 New England Patriots, we are going to take a moment and take a shot out of respect for the death of the Patriots dynasty. Okay, and make no mistake, the Patriots dynasty is dead. Now, I'm not a Patriots fan. I don't care about the Patriots per se. I'm a fan of making money and making money betting on sports. And I can tell you that over the last 20 years, no team in any sport anywhere has made me more money and has made sports bettors more money than the New England Patriots. All right, let's think about this for a second. For the last 20 years, the New England Patriots, in all of their football games, regular season and the playoffs, have covered the spread at about a 60% success rate. Okay, again, just think about that. With inflated lines, with high expectations, they have covered at almost a 60% success rate in the Brady-Belichick era. Over the last 9 years, we're talking season win totals here. Over the last 9 years, the New England Patriots have gone over against their season win total 8 times in 9 years. They have been an ATM machine, unlike anything that we have seen, and probably unlike anything we ever will see again. I don't know if in the rest of my sports betting career there will ever be a team as successful at the betting window as this 20-year stretch for the New England Patriots. It's truly remarkable. A lot of people have been rooting against the Patriots. They've wanted this dynasty to fall and to fail for many years. Not me. I wanted Brady and Belichick to stay together forever and just keep cashing tickets. Unfortunately, Tom Brady is now in Tampa Bay. The dynasty is dead, so respect and thanks, guys. Now, 2020. Where are the New England Patriots and where do they go from here? First off, there's massive uncertainty around this team from a betting perspective. Nobody knows quite what to make of this group. And you can see that in their preseason betting odds. Their season win total, for example. You can find it at 9.5 at some books. You can find it at 8.5 at other books. There's pretty much a consensus with all of the other teams across the board at most sports books. Except the Patriots. You're still seeing fluctuations in their numbers. And people don't know how to bet it. Are they taking them to go over and win 10 games and win a 12th straight division title? Or are they done? Is it just, are they going to fall off the map? The truth is probably somewhere in between, but it's going to be a fascinating story to watch unfold. Now, I personally still think there's going to be a lot of value on the New England Patriots this year from a game-to-game standpoint. The reasons are pretty simple. They still have Bill Belichick. He's one of the greatest coaches of organized team sports in North American sports history. That will not change overnight. Anyone that says that the Patriots dynasty was all Tom Brady, they're idiots. Give me Bill Belichick. Give me the number one defense in the NFL. And that's what the Patriots had last year. They were number one in terms of total defense and in terms of scoring defense. Give me a good running game and give me the points, because I think that the Patriots are going to be posted as underdogs more in this 2020 season, probably more than they have been posted as underdogs over the last 4 or 5 years combined. Give me all those factors. I think we're going to find some betting value on the Patriots this year. They're not going to fall off a map. They're not going to fall off a cliff. Okay, they're going to be okay. But there are still problems. The most glaring problem is obviously at the quarterback position. I'm not on the Jarrett Stidham train. In fact, I'd be willing to bet that Brian Hoyer gets the majority of the snaps and the majority of the starts this year. I think Belichick will go with the guy who he trusts more and who he believes won't make game-crippling turnovers. And that's, I think, going to end up being Hoyer. But that's still not a great place to be, even with defense running game head coach. The second factor going against them is regression to the mean. I touched on it before. They've been covering the spread at a 60% clip over the last 20 years. Statistical regression to the mean is as certain as the tides, okay? It's gravity. It's going to happen. It may take a little while. It may take a few years, but they are not going to be as successful against the numbers as they have been over the last 2 decades. The third, and probably the most important problem, maybe even more important than the quarterback situation, is they're dealing with the same issue that everyone else in the AFC East is, and that's their schedule. The Patriots' schedule is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, last year the teams in the AFC East all had the easiest schedules collectively in the NFL. Why? Because they crossed over in the NFC with the NFC East, which was the worst division in football. The AFC East was the second worst division in football, so they were all playing each other. And the AFC North, especially once Big Ben went out for Pittsburgh, was the third worst division in football. So that's who the AFC East got to play last year. This year, they're playing the two best division in football. That's the NFC West and the AFC West, the two deepest divisions in the National Football League. So the schedules are going to go from 3 or 4 of the easiest to 3 or 4 of the most difficult, and New England isn't immune to that. So they have all kinds of problems. So where do we end up with the over-under prediction for the New England Patriots? Well, my prediction is don't bet it. That's not my prediction. We'll get to that in a minute. My advice is don't bet it. I wouldn't bet your money on it. If you gave me money to put on it with no chance of losing, I still wouldn't bet. I wouldn't touch this number. Gun to my head, I would find one of those 9.5s, and I would take the under. Nobody ever got rich betting against Bill Belichick. However, with that schedule, I think 9-7 is going to be good enough to win this division this year. I think the Patriots will be right around 500, both against the spread and straight up. But I would take them under. So that's it for today. Check back on Monday for another video. In the meantime, carpe diem and good luck.